Are you doing an intro with me? Okay, perfect. Ready to go? All right. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Christian here with Hollyland. We're here at Cine Gear Atlanta. So we're talking about our Hollyland booth today. First, I'm going to start off with our Lark Max, which is our newest product that we just released. So this is what I'm using here right now, is our Lark Max. So I'm going to jump over here. We've got our Lark Max here. And so what's really cool about this is a 2-microphone system. You've got 2 microphones going to 1 receiver. And so our main receiver here, we've got all of our microphone settings, so you can monitor all of your levels. You can adjust your gain. You can adjust EQ settings. And then what's cool about this is you've got your 3.5 to go into your camera, but then we've also got a USB-C, which is having digital audio out. So you can actually plug that in directly to an iPhone or Android, and we provide those cables all in here. You've got your dead cats for each microphone if you want to do that. So the microphone itself is pretty unique because we've got our onboard microphone, so you can just clip it onto somebody. But then you've also got a 3.5, so if you want to lav somebody up, you can do that. Again, we've got onboard record on here, so if you need to have a backup, something happens with your camera, you're going to have it all saved right here, backed up. And so that's going to come out to 8 gigs, which comes out to about 14 hours of record time. And total battery life, assuming you leave your house with the entire case, which is the charging case, assuming you leave your house with everything charged, you're going to get a total of 22 hours. Now on a single charge, you're gonna need about 9 hours on this guy. But again, 22 hours total because you're just gonna plug it back in and recharge everything. All right, so jumping over to the rest of our microphone systems, we've got our Lark C1, which is built specifically for mobile devices, really. So this one is gonna have your lightning cable, so the older iPhone now that new iPhone's come out. But we've also got USB-C version. And so with this, it's still gonna be a 2-microphone system. So you can clip that on. It's great for, Instagram Live, Facebook, things like that. It's a quick run and gun if you just need to have a quick interview. And then a very similar system is our Lark M1. So with our Lark M1, the microphones are going to be exactly the same. In fact, we can switch those in and out between the 2 systems. They're exactly the same microphone, but the receiver is where it's different. So on here, our receiver is going to fit right onto the cold shoe of our camera, and then 3.5 into our camera. So we've got really quick and easy systems for microphone. Pricing on these are going to be at $149, $179, and then $299. So pretty affordable on those. We're gonna jump over here to our video transmitter and our video side, really. So I'm gonna start off here with one of our newer products, which is our Venus Live. So this camera is new for Hollyland. This is our first camera, jump into cameras. And so we've got our Venus Live here. It's really meant for the live streamers and live streaming. So with this setup, we would be able to, assuming you have a Wi-Fi connection or hardline internet connection, you'd be able to log into your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or you can just do a custom stream key. Once you're logged in, you're gonna hit this go live button, and you'd be able to live stream directly from this camera, without needing to be hardwired. Today we're using this hardwire just for battery, for power, but you can use a Sony NPF battery on here if you wanted to. Now, jumping over to the rest of our video transmitters, the first thing we got here is our MARS M1. So this is our 5-inch monitor. It's gonna have a built-in transceiver. So behind us, we've got a Canon camera that's running on one of our MARS 4Ks, and then it's transmitting to both of these monitors simultaneously. So these monitors can act as a transmitter or a receiver. Just using this touch screen here, go into our menu systems, select receiver, or we can select transmitter. Both of them are gonna work. And so you can have this, again, as a director's monitor. They have their own personal monitor, or you can have this on camera, and that can be your monitor and transmitter at the same time. Now, our next product here is the MARS 4K. So that's what's hooked up right now to this MARS M1. The MARS 4K system here, again, like the name implies, we're gonna have 4K resolution, up to 4K resolution. And then that's gonna be through our HDMI. Our SDI is gonna be limited at 1080 because it's doing 3G SDI, but we still got 4K through that HDMI. We're gonna have 12-volt power options. We can do our Sony NPF battery for power, or we can do a USB-C for power. So we've got different options there. Again, this system can have 1 transmitter to 2 receivers. That's gonna be 2 hard receivers. But our other option is we can do 1 transmitter to 4 mobile devices. So if you got a phone, tablet, iPad, anything like that, we're able to transmit this directly to a phone. So a lot of our producers and just other people on set would really like to have that extra stream, and so they can just use their mobile device and have it right in their pocket. Now, we're just gonna keep on moving down this line. We've got our MARS 400S Pro here. So this is an older product out of this group, but it's probably the most affordable, and it really is good access point, entry point for creators to kind of jump into that video transmission world. So this is our MARS 400S Pro. As the name implies, it's gonna be 400 feet of range. You're still gonna be able to do that one transmitter to two receiver deal that I was talking about with the MARS 4K, but we're just gonna be limited at 1080 on that MARS 400S Pro. Jumping up right above it is our Cosmo C1. Now the cool thing about this is that we are gonna be able to transmit for 1,000 feet on this bad boy. It's gonna be at 1080p, and then our latency on this is gonna be the best out of all of our products, which is at 40 milliseconds of latency. So, depending on what the frame rate is that you're shooting at, you're talking about 1.5, maybe 2 frames at most, but closer to 1.5 frames of latency. And on here, you're gonna have HDMI, SDI. You're gonna have SDI loop out on your transmitter, and your receiver can have dual SDI out if you wanted to. And then I think one of Walter's favorite products up here is our Syscom 421. So we've got, the idea here is we're gonna have our transmitter here, and we've got a receiver. So the idea is 4 transmitters can go to 1 receiver. So this is really great for your, your events, anything that you need multicam. So the idea is, got this on your cameras, sit this back at, your switcher, you got all your outs out of here, and you can go right into your switcher. You don't have to have 4 separate boxes back there. You just have 1. And the range on this guy's gonna be, the best out of the lineup here at 1,800 feet. And then for latency, we're looking at 70 milliseconds of latency. But still, the cool thing with this is we're gonna be able to do camera control. So if you've got any PTZs, we can do camera control wirelessly through this. You've got your tally system. It's a really cool little product, especially for those events spaces. So let's jump over to our Solidcom systems. And then did you want to record the audio out of here?
Can we?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
So what I'm gonna need is
Skype?
No. I can actually get this guy.
Oh, there we go.
And it'll go directly to that. Yeah. Hey, what's that? Not much, Walter. Not many.